Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to read the ending part of the very famous novel For Whom the Bell Tolls, written by Ernest Hemingway. It was published in 1940s and in which Robert Jordan is being introspective. Let us see how Miller is using a language in the novel. You are not so good at this, Jordan, he said. Not so good at this. And who is good at this? I don't know. I don't really care right now. But you are not. That's right. You are not at all. Oh, not at all. At all. I think it would be all right to do it now. Don't you? No, it isn't. Because there is something you can do yet. As long as you know what is to have to do it. As long as you remember what is you have to wear for that. Come on. Let them come. Let them come. Let them come. Think about them being away, he said. Think about them going through the timber. Think about them crossing the creek. Think about them riding through the heather. Think about them going up the slope. Think about them. Okay, tonight. Think about them traveling all night. Think about them hiding up to home. Think about them. Good damn it. Think about them. That's just as far as I can think about them, he said. Think about Montana. I can't. Think about Madrid. I can't. Think about cool drink of water. All right. That's what it will be like a cool drink of water. All right. You are a liar. It will just be nothing. That's all will be. Just nothing. Then do it. Do it. Do it now. It's all right to do it now. Go on and do it now. No, you have to wait. What for? You know, all right. Then wait. I can't wait any longer now, he said. If I wait any longer, I'll pass out. I know because I have felt it starting to go 3 times now and I have held it. I held it all right. But I don't know about anymore. What I think is you have got an internal hemorrhage. There from where that thing bones cut around inside. Especially on the turning business. They make the swelling and that's what weakens you and makes you start to pass. It would be alright to do it now. Really? I'm telling you that it would be alright. And if you wait and hold them up even a little while or just get the office, that may take all the difference. One thing well done can make. Alright, he said. And he lay very quietly and tiredly to hold himself that he felt slipping away from himself as the field snow starting to strip, sometimes on the mountain slope. And he said now quietly that let me last until they came. Robert Jordan's luck held very good because he was, just then, the cavalry ride out of a timber and crossed the road. He watched them coming riding up the slope. He saw the trooper who stopped by the grey horse and shouted to the officer who rode over him. He watched them both looking down at Grey House. They recognized him, of course. He and his rider had been missing since the early morning of the day before. Robert Jordan showed them there on the slope, close to him now, and below him was the road and the bridge, and the long lines of vehicles below it. He was completely integrated now, and he took a good long look at everything. Then he looked at up sky. There were big white clouds in it. He touched the palm of his head against the pine needles where he lay and touched the bark of pine trunk that he lay behind. Then he rested as easily as he could do with his 2 elbows in the pine needle and muzzle of the sublime gun resting against the trunk of pine tree. As the officer came, trotting now on the trail of horse of band, and he would pass 20 yards below where Robert Jordan lay. At the distance, there would be no problem. The officer was Lieutenant Barrent. He had come up from La Granja, where they had been ordered up after first report the attack on the lower post. They had ridden hard and then had to swing back because the bridge had been blown. To cross the gorge high above and come around through the limber. Their horses were wet and blown and they had to be urged into the road. Lieutenant Bando, watching the train, come riding up, his thin face serious and grave. His submachine gun lay across his saddle in the crook of his left arm. Robert Jordan lay behind the tree, holding on himself very carefully and delicately to keep up his hands steadily. He was waiting until the officer reached the sunlit place where the first trees of pine forest joined the green slope of the meadow. He could feel his heart beating against the pine-needled floors of the forest. So that is the ending of the novel. We find there is lots of reference to the war, lots of reference to the perspective of the Robert Jordan and what he felt in the last part of the novel. That's it from my side. Thank you for watching.